Welcome to the incredible West Leederville Community Garden. I don't know if you realise, but something is happening in the suburbs that's bringing communities together. The way these things work is a group of interested members of the community form a committee. They then apply to council to use a plot of land that's being underutilised. They'll plan, build and get the garden off and going, and then get a whole bunch of interested community members together to partake in what is an incredibly rewarding experience.
Originally, we weren't quite sure if we were going to have all community or all allotments, because there's different models. And the group decided that we want community space, and which is general open space, and we want allotments. The idea with allotments is that it automatically brings people to the garden because they want to tend their allotment, they've got their own space. And West Leederville, we're part of the city infill, so people have lost their backyards or they've lost their sun or whatever. But the communal side is really good for when you want to grow your trees or your vines. You don't want your whole plot taken over with a single plant. So it was a nice balance between both, because we've got both kinds of memberships as well.
So Peg, I'm quite interested in the number of people that are engaged in being involved in the garden. How many have you got working on the garden with you?
Overall, I think we'd be touching 100 people, not necessarily all paid up members, but people that have a regular effect in the garden.
This week in your garden, take a look at the lawn. If it's patchy, it's time to feed it, and make sure you apply a wetting agent too. This mulberry here is a classic example of a tree that's really under stress, nutrient stress. And you can see the iron deficiency here in the veins, the leaves, all the irons on the veins, and the rest of the leaf is yellow. It shouldn't be like that. It should be just like that. Dark green, lush, looking fantastic. Now, these trees can be given a boost and help fix this problem if you feed them now. And this is what you'd use. This is a fertiliser developed by Bailey's called Energy. It's got a very, very high iron content and a lot of trace elements, and it acts very quickly. Just what this tree needs. Lastly, if you're planting anything exotic out, particularly productive plants like fruit trees, we have to enrich the soil organically to get great growth results. Bailey's Soil Improver will really do the job when you're planting out these types of trees, because it's been developed for WA conditions.